Hi guys, I am here for a little mini update and wanted to talk to you guys about my little notebooks that I have. I have designated purposes for each one, and some of them I've been in for a while, some of them I just started, so let's get into it. So last time we talked, I admitted that I do have autism. So when I was discovering that this might be a possibility, I used this A6 Lutrum to document my online quizzes I took, and this is what led me to get an assessment because I scored high on all those quizzes. And then I started journaling to figure out where these signs coordinated to me. So I would write about my behaviors, my stems, my special interests, just traits that I believe I have, everything I resonated with from doing research online, and supporting tips to already kind of help me before I was even diagnosed, because it is it's a big change to try to relearn everything. Like when you believe you're a normal person or just like everyone else, but something feels off, it's really nice to also research the ways we can better our lives. So I documented those things. And I picked up these cards from Petite Gloom, Megan Rhiannon. These really helped me, and I just stuck them in where I felt like it was necessary. I skipped a page here. And then I would document when I met with my psychiatrist or my therapist or my doctor. And then, of course, I would just document all my thoughts about everything. I would even document my meds, which I'm covering up. And then I had to break it up a little, so I just threw in a cute sticker. I documented some of the tests that I had done. And then I slowed down a lot. These sticky notes here are the recommendations after I was definitely diagnosed with autism and ADHD. The doctor's recommendations, so I'll skip over this. And then some online help, just things to help me stay motivated in my day-to-day. And then the rest of the book is just for more things that I learn about, because it's a lot. There's a lot to learn. So this is like my personal health journal that I've had for over a year. This is a True Red I got from Staples. This is so nice, this paper. And I have been in there many a times, and they did not restock. I've looked online for this little notebook, and I don't even think they make it anymore. If you guys find the pocket notebook in True Red, see how it says True Red, send it to me. I would get more of these. This paper's really nice. I use this for my pagan spirituality, and I document like what I do during the Sabbaths and what my altar looks like, or if I've discovered a new plant, herb, and harvest it, or crystals, or if I created my own little magic spells. That's basically what I use in here. I'm documenting commonplacing in books that I've read. And that's basically what this is. Then I have this notebook, which I can't show a lot of, so let me see if there's a page. I think the beginning. This is a sequence, A6, or pocket sequence. I have an A6 too I haven't used yet, but sequence has nice paper, and I would say it's pretty soft and smooth. It's thick enough that I believe you could use a lot of different mediums in it. I turned it upside down and started it back here, which I thought was funny because I didn't really mean to, but then I kind of liked it. So I wrote the beginning A day without a friend is like a pot without a single drop of honey, Winnie the Pooh. And this particular notebook is to help me remember the interest and likes, favorites, and qualities of all my good friends. So, should I want to buy them something, I can look in here and look at their list that I made for them, their little profile, I guess, and I can see what their favorites are. Like, my one friend loves chocolate covered cinnamon bears, so I write that in there. If I want to pick up her coffee, I know what coffee she likes. That way, these people in my life feel seen, and I don't have to just memorize it all because it's a lot to memorize. But this is just my place where I put all those little notes should I need to remember and buy something sweet. That's actually something they like. That's what this is. This one is a little good impressions. I believe it's a pocket size. Yeah, it should be. Yep, pocket size. And this has very few notes in it. It is lined. It has really nice paper, and I have had this for a long time. I have quite a few stashed of these, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I did want to try them in a passport size or something to that effect, and I realized the pocket size don't fit in there and they're too slim for my liking. So instead I have this by my couch, and when I find YouTube videos or stuff on an article in a magazine, just tips that I really feel like I could use, I make a list of those tips in here so I can just go into here and get some ideas. That way it's all right here and I can just grab it. I don't have to be like, oh, which notebook does this qualify to go into? Anything that I am listening to and learning about, ideas, go in here that are from other people. So this stays next to my couch because normally I cast the YouTube videos to my TV anyway, just so it's easier to follow. And this one is a pocket note drum, or sorry, this is a pocket, this is my pocket notebook from Hungry Gal Studios. I've had this one for a while. I have shown you guys this, and I've been wondering, like, what do I want to use it for? Because it's pretty slim. There's plenty of pages for something fun, but I like a more of a chunk notebook to really just do a lot for me, like, because I'm gonna have friends and family in this one, I needed something thicker. It has a lot of pages. This one is slimmer, so I've been like keeping it on the shelf being like, what am I gonna use this for? And I love the way she uses it on her channel, so go check out Hungry Gal Studios. But for this notebook I just started, it's similar to a brain dump notebook. However, I got this idea from Lilla Bajorn Stationery. She used a pocket notebook to just throw everything into and carry it around with her all day. So all her thoughts would go in here, notes she wants to take, just how she's feeling, whatever she wants to write. If she's doing like an ink, if she went to the store and did like an ink swatch in this book. So I'm going to use this book for that. I've already started it last night, and I'm just gonna write out however I want. It doesn't have to be nice or anything. And then if there's anything worth transferring in my other books that I need to keep, then I will. But this is just to gather my thoughts and ideas throughout the days, and just maybe even like to-do lists like she does. And this is meant to go with me everywhere. The reason I wanted to do this one was to help me with my memory, because there'll be like things that I pick up throughout the day that I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do that. That's easy to remember, and it's so simple. I actually forget. So like I am bringing this really big thing of lotion to work tomorrow because I have tons of it and I wanted to share with one of my clients, so they didn't have to go out and buy more because it's not a cheap product and I use a different brand. So I would have forgot if I didn't have a reminder. And the planner I'm using now is actually for next year, and I haven't made place for the don't forget list, which I usually keep. So this right now will help me a lot with that. So these are my little notebooks that I've been using for the last while. These are all in progress. So we have the Good Impressions, the Sequins, Pocket, Hungry Gal Studios, True Red, and Lutrum A6. So I'm in all of these at different times. And no, I don't keep up with them like every day. They're here and there. The only one I'll be keeping up with every day is for sure this one. The rest I just hop in and out of. So my planner lineup is almost complete, and I'm hoping the next video will be all of my planners for 2025 that I'll be in. And my hope is I'm more consistent. So instead of like 2024, I have really been hopping around and just testing out all the products I like. And I'm getting down to where I'm like, I don't want to be in a million different places unless they're my notebooks. I'd rather jump through notebooks than my planners, because notebooks I can jump in and out of. So with that being said, I hope that'll be my next video. I am such a Selena Gomez lover. So today I woke up and she was engaged to Benny Blanco. I'm just throwing that in here because it makes me so happy. I do have this thing where I have a special interest in celebrity engagement rings. So I already ordered a similar ring to her. So you'll be seeing that on my right hand in the coming weeks, because that's a special interest of mine. I just have a little collection of rings that I like, and celebrity rings specifically I just think are so fascinating. And then over time they like change, like Hailey Bieber has a bigger rock than before. So I just test the waters with that. It's just a fun little thing I do. So you'll be seeing that, and we'll talk about that more down the road, and maybe I'll show you guys my ring collection. And no, I don't buy expensive rings. I just buy like the little sterling silver rings with cubic zirconia because I prefer that anyway. This is my wedding band. So if you've seen me with a bunch of different rings on in this channel, that's why I have a cute little ring collection. Welcome to the autistic realm of special interest, I guess. And one more thing I wanted to talk about is my broken finger. So it's going okay. I should be out of this cast soon. I believe it's almost been 3 weeks. I have pain basically where the nail is, and I still keep it protected when I'm out on a day-to-day basis and when I'm home cleaning. I don't wrap it anymore because it gets too I don't like the feeling of my hands getting dry. I seriously love my lotion. I use the Nivea lotion and I just douse my body in it. So I do not like having any dryness on my skin. So I don't wrap it anymore in the gauze. And I hope in the next week or two I will be able to take this off. And the hardest part for me right now is writing. Like, relearning how to write with this has been interesting, to say the least. I think we've talked about this. However, writing again with my middle finger, I'm like confused as how I did it before. You know when you hold a pen and some people hold it underneath their middle finger and their index, or they hold it in between? I do think I hold it in between, and because that nail is compromised, I'll be losing it. So it's really hard to figure out how I'm going to be using it when the splint is off. So bear with me. It's extremely numb. Every now and then it hurts, but it's not as bad, and this place where it was torn is completely healed, thank goodness. So it's still definitely black, blue, and purple underneath here, and it's been healing though. The healing process is going well. So that's basically everything I wanted to chat about today. Hopefully soon I will have another video out with all my planners. And with that, thank you all for watching and have a great weekend. Bye!